Electric. Those are no joke backfires.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a few key phrases that you can drop and kind of fake it till you make it at a Cars and Coffee Guys. Revs to 9,000, naturally aspirated.
Doesn't seem right. What in the hell is going on there? Look at that. Look at it. Holy crap. What the hell is that?
What the hell was that?
It's just a glob of epoxy on top of the fuel pump. Number one, that is a major safety concern. I actually saw a thread on Facebook recently where someone was talking about doing exactly that. Please, please, for the love of God, do not just epoxy the top of the fuel pump if it cracks. Good morning, YouTube. There's a famous saying that says, in life, there's only two guarantees, death and taxes. I would like to add a third one to that list, which is if you own a business, you are guaranteed to get sued.
Sometimes you buy with your brain, you do it smart, sometimes you buy with your heart, and that's what I did. So I want to show you what I bought. There it is, 1957 Porsche Speedster. It's a replica built by Vintage Motor Cars in California.
Good morning, YouTube. Well, it was bound to happen eventually. I got arrested.
No! No! No!
You know, my father was a cop, my grandfather was a cop, my uncle was a cop, my brother's a cop. That's why I became a cop. Shit, rollers. This. This is not a masterpiece. This is a disaster piece.
I have received exactly $0 in royalty payments. Now, if you go back to what he said earlier, they've done 450 conversions. As I said, at about the time of this signing, they'd only done about 100 conversions. That means 350 conversions have been done since the signing of this contract. At $2,000 a pop, that means I'm theoretically owed approximately $700,000. I don't expect to see any of that money ever.
I don't get it.
Okay.
I don't get it. Look what's under this. There's 3 pieces of Velcro with a piece of...
A battery terminal cover?
A battery terminal cover that was hot glued. This is like, has like silicone on it. And then if you look underneath, there's like a corded something or other.
What the hell is that? Okay.
Not only is it double-sided tape, it's epoxied on there too. So this thing's gonna need a massive paint correction. And we took this off and it's not looking good.
Yeah, that paint.
It looks like he tried to paint it and then sanded it and was like, oh, I'm just gonna put a vinyl wrap over it because I messed it up.
You want to try first gear? Okay. Yeah. Do a second. Yep.
There's a gap right here that wasn't there before, and it's pushed in just ever slightly right there. It's, oh yeah, look at, Right, there's a big ol'... It blasted a chip through. Oh yes. America. Fun fact. The wing on that is 1,776 millimeters wide.
Yeah, no traction.
No, I felt it slide around the whole time.
The light was blinking the whole time right there.
Hooray, a California. Well, sort of. It's, yeah, missing seats. There's a hole in the console there. And it's kind of lightweight in the rear. The rear's sitting a little high. I wonder, why is the rear sitting high? Oh, that's why. There's no transmission. Good morning, YouTube. Well, my Scud already has a check engine light.
Yeah, you want to really take it easy when you're shifting. Just do a nice smooth shift. Yeah, this is just, it's so nice to drive. Oh.
Who's here today? What you doing, Mo? What you doing? Hi, buddy. Hi. Yeah. He was chasing Dino just a minute ago. He said, oh, I saw the cat. Bark, bark, bark. Break it loose first. Still had a little air in there. I thought we had drained hull, but I guess not. That scared me. I have a giant pile of yellow, nasty, old PPF. No paint came off. That's good news. Jeez, look how long this thing is. That's why the oil pan won't come out. Now, I hope. Yeah. That's a Huracan that we just bought from a fellow YouTuber. So he reached out to us and said he needed to get rid of it, and we made an offer, he accepted it, and it just got here. It needs a little bit of love. And of course, the windshield is on its way. A couple $1,000 for that guy. Oh yeah. Longtime fans can rejoice. It's Stuart. Scott apparently whacked a buzzard with his windshield.
Oh no.
It didn't do anything,
Oh.
which is a miracle except for make a mess. And I went home last night and I tried to offload him from the chip, and the chip was corrupted. If you didn't know, I have a love-hate relationship with GoPro. Good morning, YouTube. There is another scam situation that we're having to deal with that actually this time it's not against us, but it is against one of our clients. And it's, I mean, it's like super apparent. It's like scam, scam, scam everywhere. Even like the federal government has like, these are scams. This isn't going to happen. It's all a scam. Oh, that's it right there.
Yeah.
That's the sound we heard.
Yeah. You can feel it. It's crunchy.
That's it. Oh yeah, that thing's toast. I'm wearing a suit. You're probably thinking, why is Dan wearing a suit? We never see Dan wearing a suit. Well, I have to go to court today. The judge is just getting more and more pissed. Finally, he like mentally admits defeat, and he says out loud, "Oh, I guess I'm just not gonna win, am I?" And the judge gets pissed. And he's like, "You have no respect for me. You have no respect for this court," and chastises him. And I'm just like, oh crap. What? And mind you, I'm like sitting right next to a judge. I'm up on the witness stand like, oh my God, this is nuts. I am dismissing with prejudice, and I'm awarding full legal fees, document fees, and any other court costs to the defendant. So we not only got it dismissed with prejudice, he has to pay for all of my fees. So I'm hopefully going to be out nothing. You need money. I have it. I will give you $3,000 today, and the judgment is paid in full. If the entire amount is not in my account on or before June 27th, the judgment, abstract, and execution will begin promptly. Just to let you know, luxury cars like Ferraris are considered non-exempt property in the state of Texas. should behave and not respond. Do it. Do it. No, I will be the better person. Come on, you know you want to. He's an asshole. True, but I shouldn't. I'll never own a Portofino. Ah, pussy. And click the subscribe button, go whack, whack, come on, whack. And we'll see you later, doing car stuff. It's gonna be sweet. Yeah. Yeah. Well, shit. So, bumper came off pretty good. There is a lot of, a whole lot of paint chips. I got to the hood, and as you can see, it looks like someone sanded it already, and it's already gone through the paint. That is, there's no clear coat whatsoever on that. All right, YouTube, we're gonna make it quick. It's raining. We're at the start of the Dragon, and yeah, just stop by, what is it, Dragon Welcome Center and this Pumpkin Center. So anyway, we're gonna hit the Dragon. It's a little bit sketch because of the rain. This car is not super happy with the rain. And just finished the Dragon. My arms are tired. Lots of GT40s. I mean, there's a lot more to come. All right, while we're waiting for the shot, you've got the original. This is one of the originals. I think it's VIN number 30. You got the 3 proper race car liveries, then a smorgasbord of various liveries. Good morning, YouTube. Look what's back. The 458 Eternia. We were going to do a video saying it's for sale, but I did a quick 10-second video on Instagram saying, look what's back. Hey, does anyone remember which Ferrari 458 this one is? I'll give you a clue. It's got 98,000 miles and it's matte wrapped. Here we go. And someone reached out and they bought it. Good morning, YouTube. We're gonna have a conversation with Marcus. If you remember, his GT500 was on consignment with Automotive and it was sold and he never got paid and all this weird stuff. He's got a bunch of updates for us, so we're gonna do a video call with him. Well, good morning, YouTube. GT40 broke.
No!
Stranded, shift cable broke. Well, I think we found our problem. The shift cable is definitely broken. Dang. Good morning, YouTube. Today we've got the Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera versus the Ferrari 430 Scuderia. You can see that piece was supposed to be there. And this is why you can't always trust the computers. And we'll go in and show you how to read the clutch life and all that stuff. And everyone always wants to know, what's the clutch life? What's the clutch life? Well, the clutch life doesn't tell you everything. Well, more on this in a moment. Josh just called me and he's down the street and has a flat tire. Poor Josh.
Cry.
In his new car, if you didn't know, he sold his other Tesla to get a Plaid because...
Why not?
The exhaust is not great.
Yeah, your videos are supposed to be a sales tool, Dan. That sounds wonderful.
Oh, that's the best
amazing.
best sounding Jeep I've ever heard in my life.
Wow.
The second axle just broke. Yeah, I don't think axles are supposed to look like that. Should be over there. That's not good. All right, check it out. I made a left turn and the axle pushed itself back in. A little
At least you
tiny
can
turn.
it a little bit though.
I can get a
It'll
turn.
just take forever.
Yeah, it's gonna take.
This one I can't even break loose, and the other one I can't get a turn on.
You can't get it on.
No, I got it. I actually broke it loose, but it's just at a spot
Oh,
where you can't turn it.
now it's in the wrong angle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Victory on that one. There. Nice. Good morning, YouTube. We just got made aware of a new scam that's going on out there in the car world, so we're going to tell you all about it. We have reached out to Bring a Trailer and Cars and Bids. Even though this was a Bring a Trailer auction, we feel like this could easily be replicated on Cars and Bids. We kept getting asked, hey, where can I get my oil change? Where can I get this done? Just basic stuff done to these sort of supercars. And a lot of people said, I just don't trust anyone else. What we're offering is not like, hey, I have this weird problem. No one knows how to fix it. We're not going to take in your car and try and troubleshoot it because we probably don't know how to fix it either. But services that we are going to offer are some of the basic stuff like oil changes, brake services. We're going to offer some more complicated stuff like we'll change out a clutch and of course like reprogram the PIS.
Transmission itself?
Good morning, YouTube. Today I'm going to review our 1987 Ferrari Testarossa. Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to do something you've probably never seen before. We're going to change the oil in an Alfa Romeo 8C Competizione. Spider. Good morning, YouTube. Well, we got threatened to get sued again. It's Monday.